Hi everyone, welcome to my Fabric Mart Fabricista make number 7. Monday. Can't trust that day, according to the mamas and the papas, remember? But here's what you can trust. Great quality fabric. Oh yeah, from Fabric Mart. How'd you like that segue? I saw this ITY fabric on Fabric Mart and I thought, oh my gosh, I love it. It looks like 60s kitsch. It looks retro, to me anyway. I adored the colors. I love the large scale print. So I knew that I was going to choose it. I didn't know what I was going to make with it. I could have gone vintage, but then I thought, well, it might be fun to give it kind of a modern silhouette, even though it's so vintage retro to me. So I reached for New Look 6581. And I know this is coming out backwards. I'm sorry about that, but I like to use portrait mode for my makes to show you the clothing, to really zero in on it. New Look 6581 gives you pants and a top and wrap dresses into lengths. So I knew what I was gonna make. I will show you the dress in a minute. But let's talk about this fabric. This is ITY. It is 95% polyester and it is 5% spandex. It has a beautiful amount of stretch, but it's also a fairly fine fabric. It's soft, it doesn't wrinkle, and it does just fine in the washing machine. I prepare my fabric, almost all of my fabric, including this, in a cold water wash and a low to medium dry. Doesn't seem to do any harm. Everything comes out looking great. The colors came out vibrant and all was good to go. Now I used a Schmetz stretch needle for this ITY fabric, and I am not sure what the difference between a stretch needle and a ballpoint needle is, but I know that I wanted something super sharp with this fine fabric, and the stretch needle worked beautifully. I used Gutermann thread. And did you know that Fabric Mart has a thread service? You can, once you put fabric into your cart, you can request thread, and they will sell you Gutermann thread and match it up to your fabric. And Gutermann is just a really nice quality thread. Plus they have beautiful colors. So this was the thread I used, and these were the needles I used, and this was the pattern. This is not a difficult pattern. It is a true wrap dress, and you make ties that you feed through a hole in the side seam and wrap it around and tie it. Now, I will say that I've made this dress before, and on my last one, I put a little snap right here. Well, this one, the snap sort of showed. And so I just plain sewed up the front. So while it is a true wrap dress, mine goes on over my head. What else can I say about this fabric? Easy to cut, didn't slide around under my machine like some ITYs do. All fabrics are different, but they say that this is by a better Hawaiian designer, and I think it really is, because it is beautiful quality, and I have tried it on and taken it off and thrown it under the machine and tried it on again, and it looks great. I haven't had to iron it at all, except when I was constructing it. So I'm gonna stand up and show you the rest of the dress, and I'm going to put a link to this fabric at Fabric Mart. I believe their knits are on sale today. Today being March 16th, 2020. So you will want to rush over and get some because they sell out of fabrics very quickly, as we know. And I just can't vouch enough for it because what's not to love, right? Unique colors. I think that other applications of this fabric that would be fabulous would be a skirt, like a maxi skirt, or a beach cover-up would be really, really cute. And also a tunic to wear with jean shorts in the summer. I know this is gonna get comments because it's an unusual fabric at a great deal. So let's take a look at the dress, hang on. Okay, here we go. I'll back up a little bit so you can see how this looks. It hits me just below my knee. We have a very, very long facing that wraps all the way around and comes down again on the other side. The back is rather plain because there's no waist seam on this dress. And I made my sleeves a little bit shorter this time than I did last time. I have long ties. I like them to really hang down pretty long on the side there. You can choose to make yours shorter. I tie a great big bow and I like those trailing ties. So one other thing I want to mention before I go is my meet and greet, May 16th at Fabric Mart. It is still on and we are going to be optimistic and hope that we can all meet together then at that time. So don't forget about that. Sinking Spring, Pennsylvania, charming little town, close to Reading, wonderful store, best fabric deals you're ever gonna get anywhere, and it's all apparel fabric. However, they have some beautiful cottons in right now. So put it on your calendar, May 16th at Fabric Mart. And I'm gonna leave you now, link in the description box, get some retro fabric, ITY knit, and sew something cute. I hope you enjoyed this. I sure enjoyed you joining me. I enjoyed you joining me today, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.